What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Main Boom, and I am back for another video. And man, I've just realized this after watching Avatar: The Last Airbender all over again. Katara, in some ways, is immortal. She is immortal, and she could possibly live forever. And there's just a lot of stuff I noticed throughout the show, and you might disagree. A lot of people in the comments be disagreeing with me. They be like, "No, what you talking about? That's not real. It's not possible." Now I do in the video. I'm gonna have a counter for what I'm saying, but let's start it off with Katara being immortal, her healing abilities. Katara knows how to heal herself. She's used her healing abilities. If she gets the water from one of the poles, the North Pole, the South Pole, I forget which the water tribe she's a part of, but the water tribe that allows you to get this healing water that can save your life. What she did to Aang in season 2, she saved Aang's life. That's just a great ability. So that can be used if she's in like a bad health situation, and she could save herself from potentially dying. I didn't even think about this before, but yes, the healing abilities are just a great side ability when it comes to like water bending and stuff. It's not always about the action. It's about everything. It's about the healing in the action. And I just find that ability to be pretty cool. The healing ability, and she said she could heal Zuko's scar, but she ran out of the water to heal his scar. And I'm not sure if she can't go back to that water tribe and get the water, but she still has her normal healing. She doesn't even need the water tribe healing. She can use her normal water to heal. So yeah, I think her healing abilities are just amazing, and that can help with her becoming immortal. So let's talk about the next thing. Okay, the next thing. This is kind of cheating because I don't know if this makes you immortal, but Spirit World. Spirit World is kind of a dumb one because I know if you go to the Spirit World, you can live forever, basically. That's what Iroh has done in Legend of Korra. Iroh left Earth and he went to the Spirit World, and he is still down there living. He's down there living. He's very spiritual. So, yes, he went down to the Spirit World and never came back to Earth. That's sad to know that he did that, but Katara can do the same thing and go in the spirit world and live with those bunnies and rabbits and stuff like that. That'd be pretty terrifying to live in a world every single day of your life the same exact way, drinking tea and living with weird animals. But I don't know. Maybe it's actually cool. I'm sorry, spirits, but maybe it's actually cool. But yeah, I could see Katara doing that. She could live in technology. If the technology improves in the Avatar world, because I've already said it, these characters live to be 100 years old. A lot of these characters can live to be old, and Boomy characters like Boomy and stuff, and Avatar Kyoshi, and it just been Aang kind of lived to 166 years old. It's pretty crazy how long these characters can live. So if technology improves in their universe, I can see people's ages going up even more. They're just not like humans. Most humans die before the age of 100. And the Avatar world is just different. Their characters live a really long life. So yes, the spirit world's 100%. That's a solution. Zhao was still down there. Commander Zhao and Iroh, characters like that, was still down there after years. So yes, I can see them going to the spirit world. And the technology improves. Yes, characters can live not immortal, but they can live maybe 500 years. But let's move on to the next thing. This goes with also the technology in that universe. The blood bending. Blood bending. I've heard something about the Kyoshi comics. She uses water or something to freeze her blood or something like that. Or she did blood bending to freeze her blood or something like that. But she had a skill to where she can freeze her blood and make her live longer. And she used bending to make herself live longer. And I've been thinking about Katara. Katara knows blood bending. She's one of the few characters that understand blood bending. Aang couldn't figure it out. And Amand and his brother Noah Talk and their dad all are dead. So it's like, Katara, you're the only person with this skill. You should use it. Blood bending can lead to you living forever. Your blood. You can check your blood for cancers, and anything if your health is really bad, you can check it out. You can check this out. And yeah, I'd just love to see that. I would love to see a scene like that where a character can use bloodbending to heal themselves, to check out their body. And I understand that at that point in the Avatar world, they cannot do that. I'm gonna explain that later in the next section. But the technology, if it improves, Avatar characters can use bloodbending to see if their bodies are like fine. And Toph kind of can be their X-ray. Toph can look throughout the body and see like what's going on with your body and stuff. She can hear heartbeats and all of that stuff. So yes, bloodbending could be used to heal the body and help the body. So her healing and bloodbending together is just a crazy duo that could help her live to be immortal. Like it could help her. So that's another one. But I'm gonna talk about the flaw of bloodbending. This is the flaw of bloodbending. We've seen with Aang and Korra and avatars that bloodbending can't hold everything. Bloodbending is not powerful enough to hold somebody if their will is too strong for bloodbending. Aang was able to power out of. He made it look easy later on. Aang started dominating Amon's dad and just broke out of the bloodbending. That's a crazy scene. Katara used her own water bending to break out of the bloodbending. All of that was crazy too. And Korra broke out of the bloodbending. She barely seen it, but she broke out of it very quickly. So if we talk about medical issues, like her using blood bending during the like with her body and stuff, I don't think her body would be able to just hold blood bending all the time to maintain this perfect body form. That will be a flaw to it. And technology, if it doesn't exist, she cannot use blood bending to fix her body. It's not yeah, if she don't have the technology to do, because Avatar's just in a different time, X-rays and stuff like that. If the technology's not around, she can't use bloodbending to stop everything. So Katara would not be immortal. But I just thought bloodbending was just an interesting thing to talk about, because after watching Gen V The Boys, the character on there, the main girl on The Boys, Gen V, she uses is basically bloodbending, and she can heal people and like if somebody gets cut or something, she can like put the blood back in somebody's body and stuff like that. It's just so much cool stuff they've done kind of with blood bending in that show. And I'm thinking like Katara could use blood bending in pretty cool ways and helpful ways for humans and herself. So blood bending just a cool trick to be able to be used. So let's move on to the last thing. This is the last thing, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason why Katara will not become immortal, and Katara does not probably want to be immortal. I'm gonna say this is the reason why. Her brother Sokka is gone. Her brother's gone. Her children are eventually gonna die. Korra's gonna die. Aang is gonna die. Tenzin, I know Tenzin's her kid, but her grandchildren, Tenzin's grandchildren, are gonna pass on. Toph's gonna pass on. Zuko's gonna pass on. Why would Katara want to just live on and live on and live on forever? That's just eventually you want to go. And I'm pretty sure Katara, one of these things I'm talking about, the spirit world, blood bending, and healing, could extend her life to a long period. I could see Katara living 200 years. I could see her living 300 years. It's possible. Because she just unlocked the skill that nobody else has. And that's what makes it rare. She can do rare things with it. But she just doesn't want to be by herself. She wants to live a normal life like everybody else. She wants to see her mom, like her dad, her brother, her Aang. It's characters like that she want to see. So I think that's most likely why Katara would not want to do the blood bending thing or the healing thing. And just tell me how y'all feel about it. Do you think this is a dumb idea? Do you think Katara wouldn't be immortal? She just will live a long life, a better life than she's living at the moment. She can heal herself, but she would not be immortal. Or do you think immortality is real? Because Iroh for sure he's living. Iroh's living forever. And yeah, man, I just want to hear y'all opinions about it. Tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll see you on the next video. Anime Boom out. Peace.